What's going on, guys? Kevin of KandNmedia. Today I'm giving you a partial review slash more so how to use the Canon Speedlite 430EX2. So let's obviously start out, and I did do an unboxing of this, by the way. Link will be in the description and probably in the annotation somewhere right up there. Yeah, let's get this started. So obviously you have the really nice case that it comes with. It's actually really high quality, and you know, you definitely would want to use this because it fits the light perfectly. So for those who have it and don't necessarily know how to put it in there, this is how we do it, at least. If you look at, you know, from the side, you can kind of tell the shape of the case matches the shape of the lens, or not the lens, obviously, the flash. So this is, you know, how it goes in. Bam, nice and simple, just like that. So when you buy it, you obviously get the Speedlite, you get the case, and you also get a stand to hold the Speedlite. And it goes on nice and simple. The metal attachment here, slide it in like that, and then all you do is twist this until it snaps, and then it locks into place. And then to unlock it, there's a little button on the side here. You push it, and then you slowly twist it back, slide it off, done. And it works the same exact way on the camera. And there is like a little pouch inside the case for the stand itself. Put that in there, bam. So enough about that. Here we have the actual Speedlite itself, 430EX2 by Canon. It works with all Canon cameras. We'll do a quick overview of the outside. You have this is the sensor here. We'll get to where all this stuff makes sense in a second. On the top you have a wide angle adapter, so if you have a wide angle lens, this is made to go over it, so when the light flashes, it reflects off of this and spreads more wide as opposed to that. This button here, you know, controls the movement of the light. You have sensors on the side here. You have where the batteries are inserted. It takes 4 AA batteries. We have 4 rechargeable batteries by Duracell, and it's very clearly marked how they go in, so that's obviously really nice. Moving on to the back, you have your on and off switch, zoom, and a whole bunch of other buttons that we'll get to. But the real purpose of this video is just to show you how to use it. So imagine yourself putting it on a camera, and then now we'll show you how to use it. So obviously first thing you want to do is turn it on. Just like so, you hear the motor inside making a little bit of noise. That's how you know it's on, and then the pilot light will come on to the left here. So what the pilot light does is pretty much it acts as a test button. So when you press it, it'll flash. You probably can't see it on the video, but it flashes. So when you hook it up onto your camera, once again you're going to use this. You're going to attach it to the hot shoe and then lock it into place like so until it snaps. After you get done with that, it's pretty much, for the most part, actually ready to go. When you have it in these settings, of course, though. So ETTL means that it will talk to the camera. So let's say you have a zoom lens, like we have the 24-105 L USM IS lens. So if we were at 24, right here it would say zoom and then 24 millimeters. And then if we were to zoom it out to 105, it will go to 105 millimeters. So the actual light itself would adjust to where the lens is to, you know, make it match up with how powerful the flash needs to be in order to go that distance. So with these settings, ETTL, and this right here, I don't know how to explain what that looks like. Just zoom and then the millimeter size. This is how you pretty much start right off the bat with using the flash. So let's say that you weren't getting enough power or as much power as you wanted with this setting here. To take care of that, all you would do is press mode or hold mode here, and then it will switch to where you can actually put in how strong you want the flash to be. So right now it's in manual control, so it's 1-to-1 right now. So right now it's the strongest it possibly can flash. You might be able to see this on the camera actually. Alright, so now to adjust that, because at this mode it's not, in this mode it's not reading where your zoom is. So let's say that you had your lens zoomed in or zoomed out as far as it can go, but you had a subject that was kind of close, but you didn't want to necessarily like just, you know, flash and just make everything white because, you know, the power is at its strongest right now. You would press this middle button, SEL/set, one time like that, and then the numbers will start blinking. And then there's a minus sign and a plus sign here, and you can adjust that power with stops. So right now I'm at half, 1/2 power, 1/4 power, 1/8 power, 1/16 power, 1/32 power, and 1/64 power, which is as low as it can go. Press OK, or we'll SEL set in the middle, and then it's set. So now the difference between that flash and moving it all the way back up using the plus side to 1/1, it's powerful, most powerful flash, is a lot different. You may not be able to tell on video, but you definitely can tell when you actually have it in your hand. So also, just another thing that you probably should know, we tend to use this mode, the manual mode, when we use our softboxes, because you want to be able to control how much light you have on your subject, you know, in conjunction with your softbox lights as well. So typically you're not going to be zooming in a lot if you have a you know, a background and softbox is set up, so you can set the mode at the strength that you want it at to, you know, get the picture how you want it to look. So let's say that you want to use the external flash off of your camera's body. So you're going to use the pop-up flash on your camera. Here's where you get your stand and you put the flash onto the stand. And then now you're probably wondering, what settings do I use? How do I get it to work? So it's just as simple as pressing the zoom button here and holding it down. And you hear it switch. This will go back to ETTL over here. And then the zoom will have an actual millimeter distance. And then you see all of these indicators down here. Okay? So this bottom portion here relates to your actual camera's settings. For that, we'll do another video, but because it's kind of not difficult, but not for this video. So once it's in these settings, I have it on channel 1 and then slave A. And it, like I said, this all matches up with the camera's settings itself, the external flash built-in settings. You'll see that in the front here, you have a red light that blinks, and this acts as a sensor. So it will become a slave flash in a sense, to where when your camera's flash flashes, the sensor here will read that flash and then flash the speed light. So if you had, you know, your subject was here, you were here, and you wanted the light over here, you'd actually have to face the sensor towards your camera here, like so it will, you know, be able to see the flash from your camera and then flash itself. So yeah, in a sense, that's pretty much all you really need to know about how to just get it out the box, set it up, and use it. There's really not too much to it. If you don't want, or if you want to go back from the slave mode, you just hold zoom again and it'll go back to that normal mode. Once again, you have the mode that switches it from manual to ETTL there. You have the minus and plus buttons, and there's also a light on it if you're in a dark area. Just this button to the left here. And for just, like I said, getting it out the box and just using it, that's all you need to know. So if you have any questions, please ask in a comment. And also, one last thing I almost forgot. Before, when we made the unboxing video, we took this out. It's a photo Diox mini softbox type thing. We don't really use it too much, but in this video I once again just wanted to show how to put it on and what it does. And it also comes with this case here. It's not the highest quality case, but it does its job, I guess. So you put this on by simply putting it over the flash like that and bringing this strap all the way around. It's kind of hard to do. It's kind of as if the this part is too big for the flash itself, but that's obviously what the strap and the Velcro is for. So you're literally just pulling it, wrapping it around, attaching the Velcro there, bam. And then you're going to want to straighten it out like so. And then now you have a mini softbox on your external flash. Oh, and one other thing, the flash does go to sleep, so if you don't use it enough. So I just like to turn it off and then turn it back on. It starts right up. But this is what it looks like when it flashes. Once again, we're going to press the pilot button to test to make sure the flash is good to go. Bam. Flash. Probably can't see it, but it's going, and it does, it does do its job. Makes the light spread out. It's much more softer, and yeah, so that pretty much wraps up this how-to. And to add a little review to it as well, the flash is wonderful. Nice and simple. The flash works well. It's amazing. Good build quality. It's a solid piece of equipment, and you definitely should get one if you don't have it, because you'll love it. So, that wraps it up. See you guys next time.